We'll move over and talk about the Penguins reverse retros from Adidas. Rob Rossi of The Athletic gave a really inspiring and happy update about these because everybody was doom and gloom when we first saw that leaked image of it being yellow. Rob Rossi comes out and The Athletic says that it will be a black jersey. There will not be any gradient on it. And this wasn't in the piece. He did say that it should be released here in the next couple of weeks. I think it gets released this week, considering the time frame and training camp starting this week.
And we'll have to see because I'm assuming it's a league-wide thing.
It is. It'll be dropped all 32 at a time.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait for that first very weird encrypted almost tweet of, hey, we're gonna be putting something out in the near future, and then just the big reverse retro logo on the screen, and and then they'll put up the date. It'll be like a week from now. So they're gonna build the hype. So once we start seeing the hype get built, then we'll know when it's coming. But for what it's worth, I don't hate the idea of no gradient. I don't hate the idea of it being a black jersey again.
Nope.
As long as it's not fully yellow. Again, I'm not. Regardless, I'm probably not gonna hate it. Just how I didn't like the last all yellow jersey, but I didn't hate it. I just didn't care for it. As long as I care for it a little bit, fine by me. Move along. It's a jersey they're gonna wear for a year.
Yeah.
Fans will own for a long time. That's cool. Let's just this time around, guys. Let's not get worked up and mad at some clothing.
Yeah, I think you're talking to deaf ears at this point. People will always get mad about jersey decisions, and there is a concept jersey that kind of fits the bill of everything we've heard in rumors. Now, this is not what the jersey is actually going to be if you're watching on Inside the Penguins on YouTube. We don't know if this is what the jersey is. This is a concept jersey from, let me get the name correctly, Alan Waldron on Reddit. I'll pull it up here for those watching on YouTube. And I would be very happy to see this be the Penguins reverse retro jersey in 2022-23.
Yeah, if it's this, we're good. Money.
And for those that are listening on the audio medium, it is a black jersey, basically the reverse of the white jersey in the 90s with the Robo Penguin in the middle as the crest. The shoulders are kind of a triangle coming down with yellow, and then it goes into a white stripe with yellow also on the forearm area. But if you want to see the visual, go to Inside the Penguins on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this this concept that we have up here from Alan Waldron. But when I look at this, I think the big thing is it doesn't need to be all out and crazy. This is a fairly simple concept, which I think is why it works so well. Keep it simple if you're Adidas, and it'll work well for the Penguins. Everybody wants to see just that Robo Penguin logo. If you put that on the middle, you're already in good shape. Now, if you do the concept that we have here, which has basically the triangles on the shoulders and the reverse triangles on the forearms, then it'll work really well. But a black reverse retro jersey with the Robo Penguin logo on it, I know people like the gradient, but I'm fine with not having the gradient across the chest. I think it's a lot more simple, and I think it would be harder to make look good for today's game. But I like what Waldron has up here. And again, we won't stay and harp on this too much just because it is an audio medium primarily and on audio medium first. But if you want to see it, obviously check it out on Inside the Penguins at YouTube, and we'll retweet it on our Twitter as well.
Yeah, it could be interesting. If it's this, we're fine. We move along. If it is anything close to this, we're good. Move along. Again, they're going to wear it for a year. I'm going to try and not get worked up one way or the other. But it's fun. I get it. It's all exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's always fun to talk about jerseys, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to have more than this, as they have obviously their Winter Classic one coming out a little bit later as well. But when I looked back, because I was trying to get a timeline of when Adidas dropped the first one, they dropped it 2 months before the start of the season, because that was in the 2021 season where the year started in January. They dropped it in November. Now that it's in October, I would imagine that it comes out. I'm hoping in the next week. You imagine it comes out before the season start, which is 3.5 weeks from today.
Yeah, you would assume it would. We know that pretty much because of that Prospect Challenge game, almost every team has their at least main jersey set in stone.
Yeah.
Because games are being played. I doubt they would change jerseys that quickly. Like we saw the Sharks come out with their new teals. By the way, that's the regular now?
That is their normal home and away jerseys.
Okay. I mean, it's cool enough.
They had been in need of an upgrade for a while. Same thing, the Ducks need an upgrade. So eventually, hopefully, that's the next team that gets a wholesale change in their kits.
We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, you'd have to figure by now at least the day-to-days are set. And yeah, we'll see where everything goes from there. Reverse retros will still be fun. It's always fun to look at what other teams do to just botch everything.
Yeah, we'll see if the Islanders are supposed to do the actual fisherman this time instead of just changing the shade of their actual jerseys. So at least they're trying this time. Good job, Lou.
Lou.